been a lot of pro players. There's been a lot of content creators, but rarely has someone managed to succeed so heavily at both. From playing in the biggest tournaments in the world to creating content that changed the internet. You already know who I'm talking about. It's the Big Clix. From a 14-year-old kid qualifying to the World Cup 6 times to being the face of Fortnite on Twitch. But how did we get here? Cody Clix Conrad was born in Connecticut, United States on January 7th, 2005. He first began his gaming journey at the age of 5 on Minecraft and Call of Duty. He would sneak into his brother's room and use his PC. Even at this young age, he realized his dream was to become a professional gamer. He always knew he was good at video games, but it was with the introduction of Fortnite that his dreams of becoming a professional gamer could finally come true. Fortnite was exploding and creating careers overnight.
Ah! Let's go!
Ben! No!
He's under us! Hey, Tim, let's go! Ah! Oh! Come here, Jimmy.
Comment and subscribe below to the channel.
Oh, God!
It wouldn't be so easy for Clix though. He didn't have his own PC or even a proper setup to try and go pro. Clix wasn't just some spoiled kid whose parents were going to let him drop out of school and buy him a $10,000 setup. He had to convince his father that he could actually make this a career, and he did this by signing a contract with him. Clix's dad agreed to buy him a PC if he promised to pay it back in installments through money he would earn on Fortnite over his summer break from school. His father was about to realize just how good he was.
And then 2.5 weeks later, he says, Dad, guess how much money I made? Guess how much money I made? I says, I don't know, $200? He goes, no, check this out. So I looked at a PayPal account and he made $1,035 in 2.5 weeks.
It wasn't just about the money though. Clix had to really prove that he could make this a career. At this point in early 2019, Clix was streaming to between 20 to 100 average viewers. It was these early days where people got their first glimpse of not only Clix's insane ability at Fortnite, but his personality and desire to make content. He would stream anything from scrims to build fights, all while uploading montages and highlights to YouTube. While he was seeing steady growth and success throughout this period, little did he know everything was about to change. In March of 2019, Epic Games would announce the Fortnite World Cup.
I don't think he knows that he's got the health advantage, because otherwise he would just drop down, right? Like, Perplexity would have had to land double shotgun shots. Yeah, he's just gonna wait it out.
I mean, he is 3 times.
Clix, being a potential favorite to qualify, was picked up by Misfits Gaming before the qualifiers even began. This was it. He was now a professional gamer. However, the job was far from done. With millions of players competing around the world and only 100 solo and 50 duo spots, you had to be the best of the best. And without a doubt, Clix was.
Go!
He managed to qualify not once, not twice, but 5 times to the Fortnite World Cup, qualifying in almost every single week of solos and qualifying alongside his org mate Skeptic in duos. This would see an explosion of growth for Clix's Twitch channel, skyrocketing from an average of 133 viewers in April of 2019 at the start of World Cup qualifiers to finishing on an average of over 8,000 viewers in July. That is an increase of over 6,000% in only 3 months. People were beginning to get a taste of what Clix could do. Yet with this explosion in growth and notoriety, Clix also found himself in controversy and drama. One of his major keys to success and foundations of his fighting was the ability to almost always take his opponent's walls first try. This was when wall taking was considered a highly advanced mechanic, and few people were doing it, and those who were could not do it anywhere near as well as Clix. many people began to accuse Clix of using macros or cheats to take players' walls first try.
Oh my
Yo, pick us that all. Are you 20?
Yeah, no, I'm 1.
No building. Oh, no. It was a keybind. It was a keybind, I swear.
With most people realizing Clix wasn't using any illegal software or cheats, people even began to start rumors that the candy axe he used had special abilities to take players' walls. People couldn't believe he was just that good. All this drama only fueled Clix's growth, and coming into the World Cup, he was one of the favorites to take home the crown in solos.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. The Fortnite World Cup Finals live from New York.
I am here with 14-year-old Misfits Clix. At the age of 14, could be millions of dollars richer. This must be the biggest moment of your young life, I'm assuming.
100%, this is one of the biggest moments. Millions of people are going to be watching this.
He's saving those. Don't you worry. I guarantee before too long, a player like this is going to make plays. Sitting the edge of the storm, the box up. He's going for edit shots. Big hit. My gosh. The outside. Muga picking up his 6th elimination.
While we all know who won World Cup, Clix ended up placing 18th in solos and 35th in duos. His solo placement especially being very respectable, but some people were still disappointed due to him qualifying for almost every single week. Clix bounced back quickly though. Fortnite was about to see trios become the competitive game mode for the first time ever, and Clix found himself playing alongside the two biggest names in the scene, FaZe Sway and Tfue, which led to some incredible content.
Yo, we can take height. I RPG'd him out. Nice. Let's go. It's a build. Crank. I knocked one. I'm getting focused. I'm high. Hey, I'll see you guys in a sec. God damn.
However, it unfortunately didn't lead to the placements they were looking for. Clix, Spades, and Crims, however, were a different story. Placing first in numerous weeks of FNCS Season X qualifiers, they were one of the favorites going into the grand finals. While not being able to bring home the title, a 7th place was still a very solid finish. This did begin to spell the story of Clix's competitive career. While I would have put it nicer, Mongrel did sum it up while talking to Clix about his placements.
Where did you place in solo duo World Cup? So we're not even on. Shut up.
Clix was by no means placing poorly. He just had higher expectations going into finals that he couldn't seem to deliver on. Yet it wouldn't be his placements that would see the next surge in growth for his channel. Actually, quite the opposite. It was during one of the darkest periods in competitive Fortnite in Chapter 2 Season 1, with next to no tournaments, content feeling dry and boring, Clix revolutionized Twitch on Fortnite with the introduction of box fight wagers.
Oh my god! Wait, so Fortnite knows about the reload glitch and they didn't fix it? Oh my god. I'm making pros look like fucking bots, bro.
Clix's average viewership skyrocketed from 8,000 in January of 2020 to over 20,000 by March, with millions of people tuning in across Twitch and YouTube to follow not only his insane 100-0 record, but also his over-the-top personality and interactions with the other biggest names in the scene.
You keep talking, I'm leaving them in front of you. I'm not even joking. No one likes you. Shut up. Type 2 if this is the most annoyingest kid you ever talked to.
Shut the fuck up, you little
This was when people truly got to see what I believe to be the key to Clix's success. Not just his ability to be insanely good at Fortnite, but entertain massive amounts of people with his personality and natural ability to create content. This period through Clix's streams created some of the most memorable moments in Fortnite history. While there were pros such as Mr. Savage and Mongrel pulling in insane viewership, they weren't building the community and following that Clix was. It was around this time I truly believe Clix made a conscious decision to continue pursuing competitive Fortnite, but use his platform to build a community that would survive past Fortnite. With this, in July of 2020, Clix would announce his signing to NRG in one of the biggest org announcements in Fortnite history, becoming the crowning jewel in unarguably the most stacked roster in Fortnite. With a few solid finishes throughout squads and solo FNCS, it was in Chapter 2, Season 4, the Marvel season, and the return of trios that Clix looked like he was going to finally break the Grand Finals curse. Paired up with veteran IGL Bizzle and one of the newest, scariest fighters in the game, Illest, things were looking great, and during the qualifiers they secured a 4th, 5th, 5th, and 2nd. However, the finals would yet again prove to be Clix's downfall, placing in 14th. The Clix curse was looking like it would never be broken. The last 5 FNCSs in a row, all following the same pattern. Consistent high placements in the qualifiers to then struggle in the finals. To break this curse would require one of the most stacked teams we've ever seen.
Dropping right on 37. 130. Set it. Nice, just get out. Go. Set it. Nice. Good. He dropped that. Come on, set it. Nice, get the loot quick. Got it. Nice! Let's go, Bizzle! Let's go, baby! Let's go, Bizzle!
After placing 3rd in the last trio FNCS, Booga's decision to split with Avery and Jampa to instead play with Clix and Bizzle confused a lot of people, but it did look like the team to break the Clix curse. Our 5th place. Not the FNCS crown many were hoping for, but the best placement Clix has had in an FNCS Grand Finals ever. And with another season of trios around the corner and the team sticking together, things were looking good. Sadly, Chapter 2 Season 6 would prove to be the worst performance of all 3 members' careers. Getting locked into a heated spawn battle against Gabe, Tahi, and Sprite at Sweaty Sands, they didn't even make it into the reboot rounds, meaning they had no chance to qualify for the Grand Finals. The fallout of this team's performance can still be seen today, with many people blaming Lizzle for their off-spawn troubles. It also didn't help after all of this, Gabe, Tahi, and Sprite would go on to make reboot rounds and pull off one of the most memorable clutches in Fortnite history, securing their spot in the Grand Finals without Clix.
Oh my god, 1v2 situation. Oh my god! Now it's a 1v1 situation. Sprite, 6 bills left. If he clutches this 1v3, this is the most clutch play we've ever seen in Fortnite competitive history. I don't think there's been anything better. Oh my god. No! Calc! What are you doing? You just got 1v3'd.
Sadly, Clix did not bounce back well from this performance, going on to struggle in all remaining FNCS tournaments for the rest of Chapter 2. It was time for change. It was time for a new era. It was time for IGL Clix. If you don't know competitive Fortnite at a high level, most teams will have a designated IGL or leader, the player who calls the shots and makes the decisions. While this takes a lot of experience and understanding of the game, if you want to have full control over your performance, this is the role you need to be. With the announcement of duos as the competitive game mode for all of 2022, Clix, sick of the Clix curse and wanting to take things into his own hands, found the scariest duo he could in Day and decided to try his hand at leading.
Oh my god! Jackie Hill!
Alright. Box. Hunter. Go box. Quick couple. Good fun.
Let's go, baby.
Baby, come on. No longer just doing zone wars and box fights on stream for content, but actually hitting the VODs, getting a coach, and taking his performances into his own hands. This was not even diving into the deep end. This was flying headfirst into the ocean. Clix, never having IGL'd before, was gonna try and take the reins over one of the most aggressive and difficult fraggers to control in the history of Fortnite. Things were off to a slow start for the NRG duo in Chapter 3 Season 1, placing 27th in the first qualifier and 16th in the second qualifier. Many people questioning Clix's decision to IGL, telling him he should just stick to fragging. However, a 6th place in semi-finals had a lot of people surprised and began to pay attention. Maybe a slow start but strong finish would finally break the Clix curse, and the team ended on a very respectable 7th in Grand Finals. While not the best performance of Clix's career, his first time in a new role shocked many with his ability to mature as a player and a person. Things were looking up. With another season of duos, Clix and Day would run it back, but unfortunately could not replicate the same success. After an up and down qualifying run, they made it to the Grand Finals only to place 35th. Almost everyone in the community, myself included, urged Clix to go back to being a fragger as he was wasting his mechanics and wasn't going to make it as an IGL. We couldn't have been more wrong. Clix decided to split with Dave, but instead of finding an IGL, decided to trust his instincts and pick up Dukes and give it one last shot. And thank God he did. Clix, alongside Dukes, got a 4th place in FNCS Grand Finals, his best placement ever, proving to himself and everyone that he can 100% make it as an IGL. And before Chapter 3 was over, he had one final chance to prove it on the world stage at the FNCS Invitational.
Team that needs no introduction, Clix and Duke, climbing their way up the ranks, 4th in the most recent NA East FNCS. They won the first Elite Cup of their region.
A difficult spawn fight between Clix and Pink would unfortunately cause both teams as favorites to struggle, but Clix and Dukes did manage to come out on top in 15th, even picking up a win at the event.
Outside of zone, he has the only chance right now, but he gets the down on the Duke. Clix versus Bevy, he's trying to go for the hero. Clix takes the game. In a 1v1 situation, Clix does not let us down. What a tag, and a great moment for Clix and Duke.
While many would consider this an underwhelming performance, given their circumstances, Clix was happy with the result, and heading into Chapter 4 continued to be one of the most talked about pros in the competitive scene. What does the future look like for Clix? What is more important, content creation or competing? Booga had these same questions to ask on Clix's stream, and he had this to say.
Nah, bro, what is the real goal?
I just want my streams.
Like, just be honest.
I mean,
bro.
I just want to succeed in everything. I'm telling you right now, if I stopped streaming and I, let's just say, fell off, but I'm doing good in comp, I would be so. I wouldn't give a fuck about comp.
While this video has mostly focused around Clix as a competitive player, it is his growth and development as a content creator that has outshone it all. He has launched a successful merch company, hosted streams and events that have impacted the entire internet. He has conclusively proven he is not just a Fortnite kid. You'll still see him at the top of the Fortnite category anytime he's live, but he's developed so much more than that. A new chapter for Clix has now started, and while making this video, I've realized just how much he's grown in this period. He'll still make stupid jokes.
I love when you stick your cone inside of my butt.
He still thinks he's jacked.
You see that? You see that?
But he's still one of the biggest faces